momentum and the identity that allowed you to kind of flow through it afterward, so that it then became the way that you show up. I'm just a guy that goes to the gym. I'm just a guy that builds businesses. I'm just a guy that meditates, or whatever. So yeah, I think that's I love this. I love this idea. I love the fact that obsession gets a really bad rap, and in many ways it can be horrible, especially when it's pointed toward politics or porn or X. But if it's pointed towards something that's actually good, you should allow it to kind of take over your life. And then once it's finished, everyone will look from the outside and think, oh my God, dude, how do you train so much? You know, you like really consistent with your training. You must be really disciplined. You must be so motivated. And you're like, not really, man. Like, I just used to be obsessed with this, and now it's kind of who I am. All right, next one, the paradox of self-awareness. So everyone understands that actions are more important than words, right? You are what you do, not what you say you'll do. And there's this line from Hamlet, thus conscience does make cowards of us all. And I never read any Shakespeare. I can barely remember even going through it in school. But I came across this line again and did a deep dive on what it means. Thus conscience does make cowards of us all. This line comes from Hamlet, and it's usually misheard as an insult. It's as if Shakespeare is sort of sneering at morality, saying that ethics soften us, or thought drains courage from the body. I don't think that's what's happening. Shakespeare isn't attacking goodness. He's pointing at self-awareness and naming its cost. It's in the to be or not to be soliloquy, and Hamlet isn't really weighing life versus death. He's circling a more practical question. Why do humans hesitate to act, even when action would clearly relieve their suffering? Like, why do we endure situations we don't want? And why do we tolerate lives that we could, in theory, change? Well, pain isn't the only obstacle. Imagination is. And by conscience, Shakespeare means something closer to consciousness. It's the ability to think ahead, to judge ourselves, to simulate futures before they arrive. It's to see the consequences coming and experience them emotionally in advance. And unfortunately, that ability cuts both ways, because the very capacity that makes you reflective and ethical and intelligent also makes you hesitant. We imagine worst case scenarios so vividly that we treat them as if they're already real. So courage isn't defeated by fear. It's defeated by simulation. We rehearse embarrassment, loss, rejection, and moral failure in advance, and then our bodies respond as if those things have already happened. Your heart rate rises, your muscles tighten. Avoidance feels sensible, and inaction feels like safety. Hamlet